Okay, so I was in Hernando for a press conference yesterday, and then today I split my time in Clarksdale and Batesville interviewing. And I was planning on leaving at about 2:30 and getting home, but I ended up having way more interviews than I thought I was, and I didn't get to leave until late. So I decided, sort of spur of the moment, to stop in Kosciusko, Mississippi. And there's a little bed and breakfast, and I got this room for about $90. So between Batesville and Hattiesburg. So since I was wiped out, I decided I would just treat myself. And I think right now I'm the only person in the entire house. So why don't I go ahead and give you a little bit of a tour. Okay, this is my room. A nice queen-size bed that I've already messed up. Changing immediately out of my work clothes. Let me show you the artwork. How is that for creep factor? There is a TV though. It has some modernness. A nice writing desk. And some more artwork. I have heard that there's supposed to be somewhere you can read about a ghost, so I'm going to be looking into that. And the bathroom is very nice. There's the shower, the window. Oh, let me show you out back. Can you see it? Yeah, there's, you can kind of see it. A table and chairs out there, and it looks like a swing, so I'm going to go check that out in a minute. So yeah, there's a shower, and then this old clawfoot bathtub as well, along with a nice marble sink, and hello. Okay. There I am, the only car in the parking lot. Okay, so this is right outside my room on the second floor. A couple other rooms. Got a few treasures here. Nice sewing machine. And then a record player. A nice sitting area. And now we'll head downstairs. Alright, check this out. At the almost base of the stairs, I have this very nice stained glass window. How cool is that? And under the stairs, I think there's one in the kitchen too that I'm going to look for. Here we have another sitting area. I just spotted this laptop. I think it might be for public use. And it looks like this might be about the ghost. Oh, it is. The ghost of old Frank Olive. We're gonna have to read that in just a minute. I just scared myself in the mirror. Dining room, more stained glass. Large windows. Fireplace. So, all in all, I'm very excited to have found this place for $90. I think it's going to be a nice and relaxing evening. Woohoo! Okay, so the story goes like this. There was an old man who lived here, I guess, around 100 years ago now. And it was rumored that he buried gold somewhere on the property. But he eventually died. And the house was remodeled and redone. And a new family moved in. And from that night on, they heard noises. Not every night, but most nights. They could always hear someone ascending the stairs. The person was going always up the stairs and never down the stairs. Also, there's frequently clinking silverware, or maybe ashtrays being clinked. So lots of noises. Several guests have left because they've said that the location is too noisy. They weren't scared, but they just couldn't sleep with all the noises that the house made. So there's still the mystery of where the gold is and if it's still buried on the property, and the ghost who will ascend these very stairs. Okay, so I've walked a couple blocks, 3 or 4, to the square, which is supposed to be the thing to see in Kosciusko, or so says my source, and aside from the Walmart, that is. And so here I am. Let's take a look. I've got a few shops. They all appear to be closed. It's 7:17, but if Kosciusko is anything like the rest of the Delta, this probably all closed at about 3 p.m. But here's the courthouse. And yeah, it's 7 p.m., the sun's still out, and I do not see anybody around at all. But hey, I'm taking in the sights and sounds of Kosciusko, Mississippi, and it's famous for some reason. I'll have to look it up, but it was on some top 100 lists, maybe historical small towns. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep exploring. I didn't see any owl, and look at the, oh, look. This store is open January to October, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 3 p.m. is a common time. I don't understand it. I guess it's a northern Mississippi thing. But we do have a better view of the front of the courthouse. It's interesting, these older cities that have the giant courthouse at the center of a square. I've seen probably 4 or 5 this month while I've been traveling around. Of course, I guess Oxford is probably the most famous one in Mississippi, at least. Another hours. Closes at 4 p.m. I'm definitely not used to that, but it is a laid-back way of life. Look at this. Cafe closed during Saturday, hours 3 p.m. So, there is your northern Mississippi lifestyle. I guess this is really pretty much central Mississippi too. So, I guess I'm headed back to the bed and breakfast and try to see if I can ghost hunt a little bit. Okay, one more ghost story for Kosciusko, Mississippi. There is a woman, okay, her name is Laura Kelly, and it's said that this statue of her can sometimes be seen weeping. So here's the statue. And here's the dog. Hey, dog. Yeah, okay, so that was a little creepy to have that come running at me, but the statue does not appear to be weeping at the moment. But rumor has it that she does weep every now and then, and every year on the anniversary of her death, she apparently holds a rose, although I'm not sure where she would even hold it. But it is a large statue. It's rumored to have been made in France, and it's kind of a creepy statue. I don't know if you can see the eyes very well, but they are very lifelike. So that would make sense. And the dogs howling in the background are a great companion to the statue. So yeah, very, very interesting. Supposedly this is a great cemetery for historical buffs. Take a look. Well, these are interesting. Tiny little interesting graves. I don't think I've seen any like that before.